Good morning, Internet. I was going to say Vietnam, but that doesn't make sense. What's up, Matthew Coburn? Good morning. Welcome to the first episode of Night in the Morning, although this is going to be a little bit of an elongated episode because it's 420. Excuse me. I took a hit to, kind of for the effect, but didn't think it through fully. And look, I got this whole new setup that I did. I rearranged. It's not a green screen. Look, I can touch the stuff. Yeah. I'm happy. I was getting tired of just the green screen. Took some finagling and stuff, but yeah, I am back. Oh, I need to turn something around so I can see myself. That's better. So, how's everyone doing this morning on this fine Wednesday? Hump day! Hump, 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 hump. I got some really cool stuff to talk about today. I did some research of my own to help to get things right from sources that launch them instead of third-party articles. For the most part, I had to get a couple exclusive articles for some of the stuff I want to talk about. But I'm gonna, just hang out for a little bit, see if a few more people show up before we really get into some nitty gritty stuff. One of the things I am gonna talk about is Halo Infinite Battle Royale leaks. Ooh, and I've done some research, listened to some stuff, read some stuff. That's very interesting. Matthew Coburn says, funny thing happened 5 days after I posted the 1978 trailer for the movie Doctor Strange, based on the Marvel character, made in 1978. Boy, that thing's wacky. If you haven't seen that trailer, go check that out. Just search Doctor Strange 1978. It's not hard to find. But apparently, Scream Factory is releasing it on Blu-ray. So that's interesting. I want them to release like a pack. There's, what was it? Captain America from 90, the Nick Fury from the 90s. But what was the one that Kevin and I found from the there was another one that we found. And then of course Doctor Strange 1978. But now I'm gonna have to look it up. Let's look it up together, shall we? Let's do that. Let's look it up together, Matthew. Yeah. Marvel movies in the 80s. Oops, I meant 80s. Was it in the 80s or the 90s? Marvel's early movie history. Here we go. Here we go. Geek Tyrant. I like the name. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. There was a 1944 Captain America. I think, was that the one we found? 1977 Spider-Man. I knew about that one. There's the 78 Strange. 79 Captain America. That's it. 79 Captain America. That's right. Howard the Duck, obviously. Incredible Hulk. Yeah, they need to do like a Blu-ray series of all these movies to get like a box set. I bet a lot of people would buy it. Hey, Marvel, get all your old cheesy movies from 1944 all the way. They don't have Nick Fury? All right, hold on. Let me look up Nick Fury. Nick Fury movie Hasselhoff. 1944 all the way to 1998 end it with Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and put it in a box set. Scream Factory is also releasing Watchers 2 as well. He says, okay, cool. Yeah, but I think that'd be fun if Marvel took all their movies from 1944 to 1998, right before the first like good Marvel movie. What was that, Spider-Man 99? Spider-Man was in there, or X-Men 90 was, which one was it? X-Men 1999? Yeah, X-Men 99. So that was the first good Marvel movie. Well, Howard the Duck was good. I love Howard the Duck. Yeah, I love Howard the Duck, and none of these other movies though. What? Maybe Lou Ferrigno's Incredible Hulk. So here, let's read a little bit about these. This is interesting. Dolph Lundgren's Punisher was fun. I'll give it that. Apparently, the trial of the Incredible Hulk had the Kingpin, Daredevil, and Thor. In this one was Thor in 19. I didn't realize Thor was in the Incredible Hulk Returns and they had Thor. So yeah, please package all these movies. It's all the characters you need. And you get to see different iterations of one character, really. Captain America. Captain America has like 3 different iterations. You got 1944 Captain America. Here, let's look this up. 1944 Captain America. Okay. Yep. There we go. 1944 Captain America, folks. Ta-da. All right. 1979 Captain. Now this one is epic. Epic with the clear shield. It is just epic. Epic. Like, wow. Epic. And then 1990 Captain America. Oh yeah, go to images. And this is, I think, more the traditional. Yeah, this is more the traditional look. So it's nice that we got the traditional. Oh, look at the red skull though. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. That's epic. That is epic. I like that. Come on. Why didn't they do that in First Avenger? I mean, come on, right? No? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, that is awful. It's it looks like one of those bad sci-fi movies makeup. I've seen a character that looks like that, but not with red. With like green. The Captain America is very traditional. I'm okay with it. It's like very here. Let's see what else there we got. Yeah, there's the cover for it. There's him by himself. Yeah, see that's very. It's got the fake 1, 2, 3, 16 pack, 12 pack. Wait, 15 pack, 18 pack. Whatever it is, it's armored. It's padded. You can tell it's padded. And yeah, very, very traditional Captain America look. Look at those gloves, though. That's very Robin Hood. I don't think they knew how to do proper gloves back then. They were all used to the Robin Hood style gloves in 1990. They had just filmed. Prince of Thieves had just been filmed, and everyone was wearing those big ass Robin Hood gloves. Although those feel like more like Robin Hood men in tights gloves, to be fair. So, yeah. Welcome to Night in the Morning. I am Chris the Pyrin Knight. Welcome to my channel. Make sure that you do smash that like button and hit the share button so people know I'm live, and subscribe and ring the bell so you know when I do go live again or when I drop videos. I'm going to move that down here. Let's see. Look at it there again. Hey, look at it go. It's so pretty. See if we can get some new subs today, shall we? All right. Just gonna hang out. Maybe play some video games. Maybe some friends will come hang out. Possibly. Let's see. Matthew, how's the audio for me, please? Since you are, the moderator who showed up first. I shall be quiet. Tell me if there's feedback. We're going to make it big. Huh? Look at that. Now we can take a look at what actually is there. Look, we got Beast Man. Chewie's hanging out. Dino Deadpool. Panda Deadpool. Dog Meat. We got Gambit down here. You can see him in the corner. You got... thank you, Matthew. Perfect. Appreciate you. Kevin Kiermaier, center fielder for the Tampa Bay Rays. In an X-Wing. Got that on my birthday. Going to the Star Wars game. Wait, was that on my birthday? No, that one wasn't. Where was the one that... This is the one I think that I got on my birthday for the Star Wars game. It happened to be on my birthday. The other one was not on my birthday, but it was the Star Wars game. That is also Kevin Kiermaier, but it's Han Solo instead of in an X-Wing. Which you can see him up there. Right here, this is the shawarma scene from the post-credits scene of Avengers. Yeah, I got lots of cool stuff back here. It feels good to have it. All my other shelves are on that side of the camera, so you can't see them. You won't see them ever, unless I turn to the camera full around, but I'm not going to do that. So there, it's nice to have this background again. I'm wearing my, hey, Matthew, can you decipher my shirt? I bet you can. You're a smart guy. Can you decipher this shirt? Let's see if you can read, you can type it out. Let's see here. We'll make that a thing today. New people come in the chat. We'll see if they can ask them to decipher this shirt. And I'm wearing my One Plant hat, So this is obviously a marijuana shirt. But the question is, what does it say? Because it says something, actually. I love this shirt. Amber got it for me. I love her so much. She knows me. That's why we've been together for 4 years. So, hey. You might actually hear her voice later, not necessarily in a stream, but on a video. She doesn't like to be on camera, but we got a cool thing to do with the dogs for 420. So that's going to be either most likely in video form uploaded later tonight. Matthew's on a small phone screen at the moment. Damn. Well, I will tell you that because there's no one else in the chat. It says chicken, pot, pie. Haha. So, let's see here. I'm going to go check something out in my back end real quick. All right. Yeah, there's no one here really yet. So we're going to go back to the small one though, because I'm going to start talking about this stuff. First thing I'm going to talk about is and if you're watching this on the replay, this is straight from sources themselves that I've done the research to go see what they've said, like people who do leaks, people who are prominent sources. I have some audio for us to listen to. So first I'm going to talk about Halo Season 2, Halo Infinite Season 2, the game. Lone Wolves was called. It's releases May 3rd. And it comes with a lot of fun stuff. I'm so excited. We are finally getting co-op campaign, folks. Finally going to get co-op campaign. I will talk to Kev about this. He, I don't think, is aware that it's coming with it. So we'll get some people together. You can have 4 people. Spencer, if you're watching yet, we're going to play some Halo, man. A bunch of us can all play some Halo together, finally, the campaign, and not just the multiplayer. But they're adding more stuff to the multiplayer as well, including 2 new maps, and I think a couple of new guns. What else was there? Yeah, new modes. So let's go ahead and dig into that a little more. And go to Halo Infinite Season 2 modes. That's what I want to dig into more. All new modes. Well, let's see here. And I hate for things like this. There's no... is this the same article? No. Okay. No. This is not a helpful article. This is from March 4th. Like, I hate... There's no, like, official press release. Come on. Like, come on. 343 and Microsoft. You should be having big press releases on... like Halo Waypoint. You've got a whole website dedicated to Halo. I can't find shite about Halo Season 2 on their main website. So we'll use this one because it says modes. It seems to be focused on the modes. Thank you, Twinfinite. Last Spartan Standing, Land Grab, and King of the Hill. King of the Hill is a mode. It's a fun one. It's basically hold a point for a long time. Last Spartan Standing is free for all, which is nice. Elimination mode, so it sounds like one life. So quick games, that's cool. So quick games. And then Land Grab. Apparently 343 Studio hasn't shared any information on what it will involve. Obviously, so it's my guess is it's like those games where there's a bunch of different points and you have to control so many of them, but by getting points in them, not just by holding them, but by like getting kills in that area. You have to get kills and get the most points in that area. That's my guess. So Season 2, May 3rd. But for me, the biggest thing is co-op campaign. Biggest thing is definitely co-op campaign. That's what I'm excited for. I haven't really touched the campaign except for a couple of basically the first like introductory mission I've done. That's it. I haven't done anything else because I wanted to save it to experience it with friends. Halo is meant to be played with friends. It is. It really is. And that's definitely my insight on the co-op campaign and Halo and why I haven't touched the campaign until now. And I understand why people wanted to play it before. They wanted to experience it, see what it's like. First next-gen Halo, blah, 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 blah. Fine. But why not wait to experience that with friends? There's so much. as the saying goes around here, the backlog is real. And yeah, I understand that it was highly anticipated, but there's so much else to play when one of the key features is pulled, not included at launch. It's yeah. So that's the thoughts on season 2. Um, let's move on, I guess, because there's nothing really else to say. Let's see what guns are coming. Any new guns? I think there might be a few new guns. Halo Infinite Season 2 guns. No, I know that. No, 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 no. I'm gonna play. Actually, I'm gonna play some. Yeah. Let's see here. Well, let me type new guns because that thing. There's a glitch they're bringing up when I search it. But okay, there's nothing they're talking about what guns. So, but let me play some audio real quick. And this will explain. Apparently, there's this gun that you can use in the campaign, and I'm not going to care about it because I'm going to play it co-op. But if you are someone who wanted to play the campaign on Legendary, solo it on Legendary by yourself, fine, I understand. You're a completionist. I get it. Then listen to this. You might, and you, like, if you haven't done it on Legendary yet and you've been stuck somewhere, listen to this. And Matthew, let me know if if the audio is okay when I play it.
I want to talk about Master Cheeks a little bit here, because we do have some. We do have. Well, we have some Halo information, right?
And this is from.
We got season 2 being announced, called Lone Wolves, coming out on May 3rd, with 2 new maps, 1 new arena map and 1 new big team battle map, and a bunch of fixes and stuff. They announced today that the tank glitch that people can use, which I don't know if you saw this, Jazz.
Podcast is called.
Gun on top of like.
Oh shoot! Anyway, yeah, it's this podcast. It's called Where the heck? I'm gonna bring it off of here because it's being glitchy, and I don't really want to get dinged for their podcast. I'm just using the Xbox 2. That's what it's called. The Xbox 2. It's Rand Althor on his channel with Jez Corden from Windows Central. He's the editor at Windows Central. The guy with the accent is Jez Corden. The guy with the American accent is Rand Althor 19. So here, let me restart that.
No. I want to talk about Master Cheeks a little bit here, because we do have some. We have some Halo information, right? We got season 2 being announced, called Lone Wolves, coming out on May 3rd, with 2 new maps, 1 new arena map and 1 new big team battle map, and a bunch of fixes and stuff. They announced today that the tank glitch that people can use, which I don't know if you saw this, Jazz. Like, there's that like tank gun on top of like a down ship, and like the 3rd level you can like grab. It's like invisible, but you basically have a tank gun in your hands that you could go through the whole game with, get achievements, beat the game on Legendary, do lasso. They said today that they'll be patching that. So if you want to get those things out of the way, do it now. And then a couple days ago, Certain Affinity tweeted out that we've been a part of the Halo franchise for more than 15 years, and we're honored to say we are deepening their relationship with 343.
All right, I'm stopping it there because that's moving on to the Battle Royale stuff. I don't want to wait till there's actually people here. to hear about this. Maybe no one cares about it. Maybe people do, but it's also very early on a Wednesday. So, let's see what we got here. So, what should we move here? Let's talk about this. This is silly. This is one of the things I just had to get article from, but they are making a Streets of Rage movie, which is interesting because Streets of Rage 4 is about to leave Game Pass. So if you haven't played it, check it out. I've beaten it. It's fun. It's a fun little game. It's quick. It's an homage to the old school ones, you know. So yeah. So let's see. It's coming from the John Wick director, writer. Oh, creator. Okay. And he also wrote Nobody. So he's the John Wick creator and the Nobody writer. So that's cool. Two good action franchises. I wonder if there's going to be a second Nobody. Kev raves about that movie. So let's see here. Yeah, there's really not much else about it. It's basically because Sonic's been doing so well, they greenlit it. I'm wondering what the story's actually going to be, because the Streets of Rage is always the girl gets kidnapped, let's go save her. Same thing with Final Fight. Same thing with all those beat 'em up games. Double Dragon. The girl gets kidnapped. Ninja Turtles even. April gets kidnapped. Splinter gets kidnapped. Let's go rescue them by kicking ass. Sure. So how are you going to make this? I'm wondering. Is it going... I mean, he's an action writer, so fantastic. But... it's sold. So Street Rage 4, despite being on Game Pass since launch, has also sold 2.5 million copies worldwide. Okay. Fair. The producers of Sonic will produce. Let's see here. What else? Yeah, it's all about Sonic. Oh, wow. That's interesting. I have not played It Takes Two yet, but I did not know this. DJ2 signed an overall deal with Amazon earlier in the year and also is looking to adapt the Game Awards winner It Takes Two for television and film. I still need to play that. I have not played it yet. Man, I'll have to play that now so I know what the story is, so that I can know exactly what it could be about. I don't know exactly what the story... I know who the writer of the game is. I know who created the game. He created A Way Out. Ferris, I think is his name. He has or that might be his brother. Hold on. Creator. It Takes Two. Joseph Ferris is the guy who created It Takes Two, and his brother is Ferris. And actually, I knew about his brother first because his brother Ferris is an actor. And I will pull up his IMDb, and he was in the show. Where is it? first of all, he was in Rogue One, but that was after this. But because he was in Tyrant, he got the role in Rogue One. But I saw him in the show Tyrant, and then that was in 2014. I first saw him. Great actor. Great actor. They're Swedish. They're Swedish Arab. So it's or Swedish Persian. Sorry, Persian Swedish. I messed that up. That's my bad. I'm Persian, so but no, Lebanese. I was right the first time. Sorry, they are Lebanese. Lebanese Swedish. I was right the first time. Jesus. So Lebanese Swedish, and he's an actor. And then A Way Out, the game came out in 2018, and his brother got all this acclaim. And it starred Ferris. So I was like, oh, a game starring Ferris. I know that guy. I'm like, how did he get a part in a video game? And there he is. Look, there's Ferris, Leo. That is Joseph Ferris's brother, who created It Takes Two and A Way Out, portraying a part in A Way Out. Because and his brother gave him the role because he's an actor. You know, I mean, here's again. Let's go look at his IMDb. You know, he's got a bunch of credits, including Westworld, Chernobyl, The Wheel of Time. He was in an episode. I mean, he's got stuff done. He was in Rogue One. The Niall Hilton incident. I'm gonna have to see what that is. I lived in Egypt for 7 years, so interesting. A maid witnesses a murder in an upscale hotel, and a policeman is signing the case. But it soon becomes clear that important people don't want the case. That's crazy. What? I'm gonna have to. Is my mic? I think my mic is. There we go. That's better, huh? There we go. That's better. All right. So I'm gonna have to check this movie out. I'll add this to the list of movies to see. The Niall Hilton incident. Interesting. So that it's interesting what kind of rabbit holes Streets of Rage took us down. So It Takes Two is going to be adapted to the screen as well. Which is interesting because I guarantee you, one, we'll see Ferris in it. That'll be a stipulate. I guarantee you gotta get my brother a role. He gets a job, basically, is what they'll say. Joseph will say. That's the kind of outspoken person Joseph Ferris is. 2, I think we may see Joseph Ferris finally actually get to direct something live action and not just focus on video games. But I mean, granted, he's a video game developer, so I understand that that's what he loves. But I mean, it's obvious he has the mind and the charisma and the insight and the vision of a director. So I would love to see Joseph Ferris actually. Has he? I'm wondering if he has. Oh, that's Amy Hennig. We'll talk about her later. Of Uncharted fame. Yeah, I'm going slow here because, it's early. No one really around. On a Wednesday, I can understand. People are busy on a Wednesday in April. I don't blame them. And, I mean, if people are scared off by the stigma of 420, screw you. It's legal. 1, 2, it's medical for me. I can tell you all about that once there's more people here, because I would like to talk about that part of it. Absolutely. And how much of a stigma it is. It's frustrating. And if people don't want to come, and it doesn't help, it's a very small channel right now, and but hey, that's what you got to do. You got to grind, right? You got to grind. Let me move this dude over there. You're gonna hang out over there, little man. Let's see. Let's watch him move. And the delay. He's gonna move. Watch him move. Because he's covering up my face. I didn't realize that he was kind of like, not covering up my face, but like really in the way. I can't really like come over here, like be right up on the mic. I'd have to be over here. But I mean, hell, the audio is good over here too if I sit right here too. But I moved him over there anyway. So, oh man. And thank you, Matthew, for retweeting that. Huh. All right. So what was I looking up? I can't even remember. Oh yeah, Joseph Ferris. Hey guys, it's 420, and that's the kind of thing that will happen because, oh, he directed Yala Yala, his brother's. Okay, so he's directed a lot. Okay. Oh yeah, he did Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons as well. So he has directed a bunch of. Well, it's all been like stuff for just like Swedish films, or video games or shorts, or documentary short, but it's all like Gangsters in Cash in '96. Sounds like a short just at home. Swedish. I'm guessing Balls is Swedish. Yes. So I wonder if this is his now going to be his coming out party to Hollywood. And he's gonna get to do something. Someone's gonna be like, you know what? That guy has told some great stories through video game. Even give him like an animated film first. Hey, give him like or series. But I think give him an animated film would be fantastic. The guy is like, look at his bio that he has on here. He's got, where is it? Where was it? Encouraged by the essence of Bruce Lee. Inspired by directors like John Woo, Sergio Leone, and Luc Besson. Sorry. Benson. Wow, Chris. Like he's had like good training. Yeah, he definitely deserves Hollywood. He does. Give him a chance. Start the hashtag. Give Joseph Ferris a film. Hashtag. Give Joseph Ferris a film. Yeah, that's too long. I'm gonna have to work on that one. But yeah, Joseph Ferris. Streets of Rage is okay. Now to the next piece of silly news. Yeah, I don't know why I lost that tab. Minecraft movie. What? Jason Momoa. What? Hollywood Reporter confirms that Jason Momoa. Pause that. Don't need that. that Aquaman and Dune star Jason Momoa is lining up another tentpole with Warner Brothers. So Warner Brothers is getting the Minecraft movie, which is interesting because so Halo being a Microsoft property, gone to Paramount. Minecraft, Microsoft property. Warner Brothers. I mean, and it was probably a bidding thing, I'm gonna guess. So does that mean the movie's gonna hit HBO Max? Aquaman is next March. When is this? Let's see when the Minecraft movie is supposed to come out now. Let's go back to here. Let's see if it's even on IMDb yet. That is the question. In 2 minutes, it'll be 20 after. That means that I must partake. There it is. The malevolent Ender Dragon sets out on a path of destruction, prompting a young girl and her group of unlikely adventurers to set out to save the overworld. So, Jason Momoa has been confirmed now, but IMDb is still saying rumored. But I'm guessing animated? I hope. It's gotta be. It's Minecraft. The film was originally going to be directed by Sean Levy, but he left the project after disagreements with Minecraft developers as they thought that his idea did not suit the game. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so that's all we know. It's the first casting. That I do know. But why is it a girl? Isn't the Minecraft I'm not being sexist, I'm just isn't the Minecraft main character literally that what the hell is that dude's name? Is it Bill? Minecraft Bill? Minecraft Bill. Images. Minecraft Billy? No. Minecraft guy. Minecraft guy. It's just Minecraft guy, I guess. So, never mind. I take it back. It's just Minecraft guy. So, it could be Minecraft girl. I take it back. I'm okay with it now. See how easily that works, folks? You can change your mind on an instant. Hey, look, it's 20 after. Time for the dab. So, while I'm doing this, I'm going to talk about how I have an auto-inflammatory condition, a rare one called Familial Mediterranean Fever. Go ahead and look it up. I also, though, have, and what that condition is I'm missing the protein in my DNA that controls inflammation in the body. Now, I also have a blood deficiency. And Matthew, I know you know this already, but I'm telling in case there are people rewatching or people jumping in and out and system's not picking it up. I also have a blood deficiency. And that blood deficiency prevents me from taking what are called NSAIDs, and you know them as things like aspirin, ibuprofen, naproxen. Even Tylenol is a mild NSAID. That one I can take, but the other ones I can't. And I have an inflammatory condition. It's an auto-inflammatory condition, so my body goes crazy sometimes. And so I have a medical marijuana card. So today is 420. It's a kind of a celebration of partaking, and I've always used it medically, but I also sometimes use it recreationally. But I am gonna always celebrate today in support of the legalization and the use of it medically. It's an amazing, amazing medicine. I I can't imagine how life would be without it. I know what life without it was, because they just would dump you with those stupid ass pills, and that's all you would have, and so you would get addicted to those. Now, you get those every now and then from the doctor, and when you're having really bad days, but for the daily stuff, this is enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it on camera, because today is the day to do that. And again, if people are because of the thumbnail and are taken back by the stigma of marijuana, oh no, marijuana on the internet, it's gonna get taken down. No, it's not. It's legal, you morons. And actually, decriminalization of marijuana on the federal level is about to happen, folks. So, how about them apples? I gotta let it cool down for a second and switch hands anyway. Ah. I mean, I even have my bong back there. That's how I'm like whatever now about this shit. I remember when I was even worried about putting it on the internet, and now I've started this channel, and you know what? It's something I need to embrace. It's part of who I am. I am not. I don't drink really. Hell, when we do our charity events over on Greenfellas, one of the things is to make me drink, because I don't drink. I mean, I'll have a glass of champagne at a wedding or on New Year's, on my anniversary. I mean, I'll have a glass of wine. Maybe during the summer, I'll have a beer here and there, but just because we have them in the fridge and they need to get the fuck out of there. But other than that, yeah, no, I don't drink. So this is my thing. And then again, it's my medicine. And people be like, "Oh, you're making an excuse." I'm not though. I have medical proof to tell you that I'm not. So again, I'm very very open about stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The orc drinks enough for everybody. That is true. That is true. The orc drinks enough for everybody, Matthew. Hmm. Wondering where I'm waiting for Spencer to actually show up so I can talk about this Halo Battle Royale. Spencer, if you're there, say something, because I want to talk about this Halo Battle Royale. I got some juicy stuff I've looked at and listened to, and some juicy stuff for us to still listen to. Um so I don't think he's there yet though. I think he's a kid in school. He's got that senioritis though. It's almost his lunch break, I think. Someone be there else. Because Matthew, I know you don't. Do you play Halo, Matthew? Have you played the multiplayer at all? Have you played the campaign at all? Do you play Battle Royales at all? Matthew Coburn, Jack O'Neill, Richard Dean Anderson. I know it's you. No, I'm just kidding. Oh boy. There's a crazy puppy over there. So, let's talk about this Star Wars game. No, I really want to wait on that too for Matthew says I haven't played any of those games. So, Matthew here, let's go big. Oh, come on, up. Come here. Come here. Yeah, puppy on screen. Maybe that'll just stay up here, please. Stay right here for a while. People will come by on their feed and be like, oh, is that a puppy? Is that a puppy? That's a puppy. Oh boy. Oh, I shall be right back. I think he wants to go out. Okay, this is gonna be an all-day thing, I'm sure. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I don't want to show that. It's not good. Haha, that's right. I forgot. Oh, but I should not be using that screen. I should be using this screen for Twitter. Right. So, yes, there was a doggy on the screen. Is my is the stream frozen? Or is it just my screen? It must have been. Oh, it was just my screen. No, the audio bit rate was not 0. It was muted, you moronic app. I thought I was frozen. Frozen. That's good. I'm not. Nope, not frozen you. No, I realize that now. I realize that now. So, let's see here. I think what it might be time for. Maybe a little gaming. You know, to see if because no one seems to want to come talk about Halo Battle Royale or a new Star Wars game. Nobody. I wonder if I had done this on Greenfellows, how many people would have showed up? Probably nobody. And that's the thing, you know? The audio bit rate is not 0, you stupid, stupid, stupid. Let me see, unless in the settings something got changed. Out, output, audio, streaming. Nope. No, I don't understand what's going on. I guess it's when I go quiet and I don't say anything. It's like, wow, it's quiet. There's no audio coming in. Well, that's good. That means my audio is good and there's no feedback or anything and it's nice and clear. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play some You know what? Screw it. I'm going to talk about Amy Hennig's Star Wars game. So, Amy Hennig of Uncharted fame created a studio, Skydance New Media. The studio has begun an exciting collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, and I'm so excited that Lucasfilm Games is a thing now, because when Lucasfilm Games used to be a thing, it made some amazing games, and I'm excited. I mean, hell, they just announced a new Monkey Island. So like it's just yeah. It's gonna be just anything that they touched was gold, and when they weren't around for that, what was it, 2003 to 2000? When did they reform? This year, I think. Last year, I think. 2 years ago. When did Lucasfilm Games? Oops. Lucasfilm Games reform. 2021, yeah, last January. So, yep, last January. So, last year, it was reformed. And I was I remember being so excited. Yeah, I thought it was last year only. And this is the Forbes article about it. I just remember being so excited. So excited because of the potential that that we have for games. I mean, the narrative games, the storytelling games. A new Monkey Island. What's next? Grim Fandango 2. Are we finally gonna get it? A sequel to Day of the Tentacle? Please. Please. That would be incredible. That's what I want next, is a sequel to Day of the Tentacle. And on that note, I'm going to go see if the dog actually wants to be let in. No, wait. He's acting like he does. Do you want in, or you just want... You want in? Do you really? Do you want in, or you just want me to come play with you? Well, let me go see if he wants to come in before I move on. All right, he is in. Now the cat. You guys saw a cat. A silly cat. All right. So Amy Hennig, who's written for and directed for Legacy of Kain, Jack and Daxter, Uncharted, also has Forspoken coming up. Was working with EA on and Visceral Games before they got shut down on their Star Wars game, and then she went and formed Skydance New Media in 2019, and they started working on a Marvel project, which they're not done with yet. I think that's gonna be like 2024, I want to say. And then now a Star Wars game, which probably won't be till like 2026, 27. That's my guess. Because we're not even going to get Eclipse, the other Star Wars game, till 25, supposedly. So, I wouldn't be surprised if this next Star Wars game wasn't until 27. But let's take a look at Amy Hennig's credits. Titled Visceral Games Star Wars Project was the last thing that was on there, but that shouldn't be on there. That needs to be taken off. Hey Gannon, what's up, man? Good to see you. We're talking about Amy Hennig's Star Wars game. You know, just how here, let's pull up. Here, look, check this out, guys. Gannon, yours and my conversation inspired John to write an article. So this this is John's article. Let's read John's article for him. Give him some love, because I write for John sometimes. John Nerd Reactor. John Spartan. He's Nerd Reactor. He is Nerd Reactor is someone I do a lot of work with. I write for him. So this is his article about our conversation. Because we were talking about our conversation, how because it's her studio, and so they're not worried about, we shouldn't be worried about the whole Visceral Games thing. So, let's see here. Skydance Media is working on projects, has worked on including Mission Impossible films, The Atom Project, Amazon's Reacher, upcoming films including Top Gun Maverick and Transformers Rise of the Beasts. And it has another game studio, Skydance Interactive, with games like Walking Dead, Saints, and Sinners. And it's working on a Marvel game as well. I don't know if he mentioned that. Yep. In 2021, and it was announced the studio was working with Marvel Entertainment on a action adventure with feature beloved Marvel characters, but also original characters. So yeah, I'm looking forward to, but again, I don't think we'll see this Star Wars game until like 2027. You know, I mean, this is so far off. It's cool, it's announced, but you know, we still have Eclipse to come out before that. I know, and that's they're shooting for 25, I believe. And there's no way they'll release 2 Star Wars games in the same year. That just doesn't make sense business wise. You would kill the other one, could kill the other. You don't want to take that chance. So the Marvel project, though, we'll probably see from them. We'll probably see 2024, 23 even. It might get announced the end of this year of what it is at like Gamescom. And yeah, again, you're right. The backlog for game development does suck. So it was 2025, then it was 26, 27. Now it's back 2025 for Eclipse. Yeah. Yeah. It's it's because projects I know that there was a hiring, pause, and so that's why the backlog happened. Now people are being hired more, I guess. Who knows? But there's so many studios, you're right, that you think are not those cringe, grind studios that make you grind and grind. And then you find out they are, and you're like, oh man, there's more and more of those popping up out of the woodwork that the studios are that bad. I mean, Microsoft Studios and the Coalition and all those 13 studios that Microsoft owns, I've never heard it about that. It's what was the one recently that came out with it was a smaller studio, but you're like, wow, even that one. And it was one of those ones it was one of those ones where you're like, you wouldn't expect it, because you're like, that doesn't seem like the kind of game being made that requires a toxic and like and that's I can't remember what it was. Recent video game. Oh, do not. Heck, we're still waiting on Star Wars Hunters. Yeah, but that's only on Switch, I believe, right? Star Wars Hunters. Let's look up that information on that too. Video game studio found to be toxic. I can't remember. I can't. Yeah, I can't remember. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, Undead Labs. It was a Microsoft one, and that's why I was like, wow, really? So yeah, I mean that's a Gamer Rant article. I don't want to Undead Labs. There we go. They were in the news. Let's see here. Windows Central. There we go. Yeah. So there's a Microsoft studio. I'm like, holy crap. So, but yeah, again, it says we'll be on Switch and mobile. Kept getting pushed back. They teased it. Could come to other platforms down the road if it's popular enough. It's basically a weird Overwatch like Battlefront Light. Yeah, I saw. That's what I figured it was. It seems like a cool concept. The mobile aspect just I don't like it. I don't want to mix my mobile and I know it's becoming more of a thing with xCloud but to me that's still console gaming. You're playing a console game that's designed for console on xCloud, while if the game is initially coming to Switch and mobile, it is designed as a mobile game, and I just don't see that doing well on Xbox or PlayStation by any means. So I have a package I have to go get. Let me go. I don't think you got here when I had this up like this, Gannon. So check out the background. Oh, whew, sorry, a little out of breath. That box was heavy. I need to text the lady back. Um. Well, yeah, just take a look at the background. Look at all the shit I got. It's a new background, game. This is real. There's no green screen. I can touch it. I can touch it. I had to go get a package off the front step, and so I wanted you to look at the cool stuff I've got. Cool stuff I've got. Yeah, that's the Avengers Shawarma scene right there. And interesting. Is it gonna be Disney Gallery Mandalorian season 2.5? And gee, I wonder what did I leave any weed out for Willie Claus last night? Fuck no. He's got enough. He's rich. Hell no. We don't believe in Willie Claus around here. We believe in I don't know because I don't have actually any weed. I dab mostly, and 420 on a budget, baby. It's my it's getting to the last of my stash, and it's getting to the point every 2 months I have to refill medically. So it's getting to that point where I have to refill. But I will, it's 420. I'm planning on getting excellently blazed today. I mean, I have to. It's kind of a requirement. Is it not? Oh yeah. What does my shirt say, Gannon? Huh? What does it say? Can you read my shirt? Let's see how. I don't smoke, but I'm here for the memes. I love it. That's fantastic, Gannon. That is fantastic. Hell yeah. Oh, I am about to do a dab, and then we'll get into some more stuff. I got some cool stuff about the Halo Battle Royale that I've trimmed some audio from a podcast that we the yeah, there you go, Gannon. Gannon got it. Chicken pot pie. Hell yeah. Good job, my man. Good job. Hell yeah. No, I am not a mathematician. I'm good at math. I'm just a nerd and geek and pothead. All in general, like I'm very like I not I get I have to toot my own horn to talk about it. I am very smart. I'm not what I lack in my physical genetics. I make up for my mental genetics. I've definitely declined over the years my sharpness, but who doesn't? But uh whoo! I might need to get another drink already. This one might always be done because of my throat. But that's why I always also keep around the chloroseptic spray. But Gannon, yeah, when you first met me, it was during the charity stream, and so the reason I smoke mainly, I mean, some of it's recreational. Don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, but that dab definitely needed after lifting that heavy ass box. It hurt my shoulders. Um, I have the autoinflammatory condition. I'm missing the protein in my DNA that controls inflammation in the body. And I also, though, have a blood deficiency that I can't take NSAIDs like ibuprofen, naproxen, aspirin. So I'm kind of screwed without smoking. And actually, now that I think about it, I need to give myself my injections today too. But as long as I do that by like 6 o'clock this evening, I'm good. That's the nice thing about it. It's one of those things where because of this, especially during the day, I have that leeway because what it does is suppresses the immune system, which I have a hyperactive immune system because of my overinflammation mutant powers. So, yeah. But now that I'm all good and dabbed, let's get into this. So, apparently there was a tweet by Certain Affinity, who is someone who's worked with 343 before, but that they've been entrusted with further evolving Halo Infinite in some new and exciting ways. That tweet blew up the internet about a week ago, a little more than a week ago. About a week ago because it was the next day. And all kinds of things happen. People are like, "Oh my god, does that mean Battle Royale? What?" Well, it and Gannon says, "I have a weird immune system that is generally pretty strong and robust because I'm around people all day long, but every once in a while they take me down a peg." Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. It's weird because I was told that for COVID I wouldn't have to worry so much. But I got it. So, yeah. So let me keep talking about Halo then, since you're still listening. Spencer's gonna have to just miss out on this for now. When he gets back, we'll talk about it again. I'm gonna be here pretty much all day, hanging out. I'm gonna game in a little bit. Probably do some baseball. Might invite my buddy Silk in to chat. So, yeah. All right. But so then I listened to this podcast, which let me bring it up again. It's the same one that I played earlier. These guys had some insights on season 2 of Halo Infinite. And things. Oh, I'm gonna pause it because I don't need the video. But it's called the Xbox 2. And it's Randall Thor 19. It's his channel. And then Jez Corden, who is an editor at Windows Central. So, followed by Xbox and a whole bunch of other people. 52,000 followers. He's legit. So, let's listen to what these two had to say. Let's back this up a little bit. I think it might tie in. Let's start with the end of what it was before, but then I'll let it play. It's about a 10-minute clip. I'll pause it here and there so I can discuss it. And I'll go big so that media source. Boom. Boom. All right, and let's.
So if you want to get those things out of the way, do it now. And then a couple days ago, Certain Affinity tweeted out that we've been a part of the Halo franchise for more than 15 years, and we're honored to say we are deepening their relationship with 343, and have been entrusted with further evolving Halo Infinite in some new and exciting ways. Now, I think you mentioned before that you had heard about Project Tatanka or whatever. So bring us home on this topic, Jez, because you were going to say something last week.
So, yeah, see, they brought up the tweet, and they said Project Tatanka. So any wrestling fans know that Tatanka is a wrestler from the 90s, and he's a Native American wrestler. His name's Chris Chavis, actually. Actually, I'm connected with him on LinkedIn. It's quite hilarious. And yeah. All right, I'll continue.
Then we delayed the podcast, couldn't do it. So what's up? Is Certain Affinity making the long rumored, needed Halo Infinite Battle Royale? Please tell me yes.
It would appear so. It would appear so that, like, basically, I have information that suggests that it's Battle Royale. That it's some form of Battle Royale. I don't know if it's going to be, like, specifically a clone of PUBG and stuff like that. But this is a huge mode. This mode has been in development for over 2 years. But Certain Affinity, and it's a big deal. It's like a huge investment, and they've been working on it for a really long time. So this isn't just like a sort of, a few game modes here and there. This is a big Warzone, like Call of Duty Warzone scale undertaking. It's basically like a separate game.
So actually, it's only a 6-minute clip, so that's cool. Yeah. It's going to be a Warzone size undertaking, which Warzone, the file size is bigger than the newest Call of Duty game. Now, that might change with Warzone 2 because they might utilize compression technology a lot better, like they have with the newer Call of Duty games. But Warzone style undertaking, I mean, Warzone's got its own like playlist of game modes. So like he said, that was Jez Corden with the accent. It's going to have a whole bunch of different game modes. It's going to have a whole bunch of, it's going to have a couple of different maps, it sounds like. Let's just keep, it's just going to be a big undertaking. Yeah. Battle Royale. Confirmed.
The goal of this mode is to bring in new players to the Halo franchise, right? That is the goal. Is to, you know, people who aren't familiar with Halo, you know, they've got the classic, they've got arena, and they've got, you know, the big team battle for people who are really into the classic Halo style gameplay. But this is gunning for the Fortnite audience, the Warzone audience. This is going to go a bit broader. And I have received information that it is some form of Battle Royale. It's going to have a shrinking arena, like in typical Battle Royale fashion. I don't know if it's going to be a team-based sort of thing, like Apex Legends, or if it's going to be more of a solo thing, like...
I'll have more. I have more details on that in a little bit. Whether it's team based or not, there is more information on that by other leakers.
Because Fortnite was like that initially, wasn't it? And then they added like duos and shit like that later. I don't know. But yeah, it does seem like it's Battle Royale in some form. I don't have exact details on how it plays, but it is targeting that audience, which suggests to me it's Battle Royale. And also someone pretty much told me it was Battle Royale. It's going to be huge. And I believe it's targeting season 3.
So before we talk about release dates, so Gannon, let me talk. The other problem with this is it might set a precedent that the studio has to make a battle royale with every Halo moving forward. So I disagree. So first of all, Certain Affinity is the one making this the battle royale game, not 343. So it doesn't take any bodies away from actually Halo Infinite itself. 2, just like a Warzone model, you're going to advance it every year and add elements from the previous game every year, and then eventually come out with, like, this year Warzone 2 will come out, but I'm sure it'll have elements from the previous games just on a newer engine. So I see your worry, but they're separated. So that we don't have to worry about it. And what's really cool is that I love how it's going to target new players. So get ready for things on like Amazon Gaming, free stuff there, or, you know, obviously the perks on Xbox. But the big thing with Battle Royale is again, they're targeting the Warzone and the Fortnite and the Apex and the PUBGs and PC players, and who don't really care necessarily about, because it's going to be a free to play, obviously. It's Battle Royale. It's the Warzone model and Fortnite model, Apex. It's free to play with a battle pass, just like Halo Infinite multiplayer is. Unless you have Game Pass, you get the campaign on Game Pass, you know. So I think that it's gonna be a lot of fun. I see the potential. The other leaks that I'll talk about in a second make it sound almost like co-op. It's essentially PvPvE. You know, is what it's gonna be. But anyway, let's because so So let's listen on release
Could be
window
wrong on
season
that.
3.
Season 3 would be
Probably the end of this year.
August. No, because if they keep
Oh,
to the
no.
3-month
September
cadence,
would
May
be-
is the
I
beginning
don't
of
know
season
why
2. So June, July,
Beginning of
August.
May,
August.
beginning
So,
of
well,
June,
you know,
July. Oh yeah, August.
That would make sense because let's assume the Xbox Game
August,
Showcase is in June.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean it could be delayed, but I believe it's like it's either going to be season 3 or season 4, and probably will be revealed at their gameplay showcase. Like the fact that they're coming out with it now, and Certain Affinity is basically making their presence known to
Yep.
Xbox fans on Twitter and stuff like that. That's obviously ahead of reveal of this game mode, and obviously some assholes leaked it as well. Called Jez. So Project Tatanka, it's known internally as, and it is going to be a sort of a big deal game mode, huge update for Halo, and a mode that hasn't really been in Halo before, so probably Battle Royale themed, to appeal to that audience specifically. No
Good.
idea exactly how it plays. Don't know if it's going to be more like Apex, or if it's going to be more like Fortnite, or if it's going to be more like Warzone. I suspect they'll have some unique twists on it, some unique twists and turns to make it, give it its own identity. I don't think they'll just directly copy PUBG or directly copy Fortnite, but they are gunning for that audience. So that is the future of Halo for that stuff.
Yep.
Obviously, they're going to be doing more game modes, and they're still going to be supporting the classic
Sure.
gameplay, of course.
So, Gannon says if they keep it as a separate client, it'll do good numbers. And that's what they're going to do. Absolutely. It's going to be like Warzone, where it's going to be its own client separated from. And that's crazy to think. The Halo is going to have 3 separate clients: campaign, multiplayer. Although the multiplayer and the campaign, actually, no, the client's the same. You just install the campaign. Never mind. Halo, they'll keep it as a separate client, I believe. Definitely. And then I think we'll get a more official trailer. I think we'll get a more official trailer in June, like they just said, at Xbox's showcase, because we're not getting E3 now. Everybody's going to do their showcase around when E3 was. Sony always does theirs in like early, right before when E3 would be. And so I'm sure Microsoft will just do theirs that weekend or something, just to fill the space, because it probably people are expecting something, so they'll probably give them something. I don't know if it's been announced. Let me look that up. Let's look that up together. Where are we at? 5:11. I can continue the audio from here. While here we go. Perfect. It continues it. Oh, cool.
They're going to still be doing that. And that's why they brought in Certain Affinity to do this extra mode, because obviously they're going to still be working on the core experience
there it is for
that
you.
Halo fans know and love. So don't think this is something like they're going to go all in and just ignore the rest of the game, because that's not going to happen. Because obviously 343 is working on that, and they're hiring and they're ramping up to support the live service better with more maps, and people have been crying out for extra maps. And I think they actually showed off a couple of new maps.
So it has not
recently,
been
right?
announced yet.
Yeah, they got 2 new maps coming for season 2.
Yeah, 2 new maps coming, and they're going to have more than that. Oh, and another thing as well,
So
this
season 2.
Tatanka mode, wherever it is, also ties into Forge mode.
Boom. That's huge. So Gannon says Master Chief Collection, Infinite Guardians. If people have it downloaded still, and then Battle Royale. Yeah, that's insane. Well, yeah, Master Chief Collection probably. I have a feeling Guardians will eventually be transitioned into the Master Chief Collection. I mean, it has to. I mean, what's the point in this generation? But I don't think until they stop supporting the 1, which I think will be next year. There will be crossover weapon unlocks from the Battle Royale. You'll be able to use in Halo Infinite multiplayer and vice versa, just like in Call of Duty Warzone and Vanguard and Black Ops, Cold War, and Modern Warfare 2019. And then I don't know what we're getting this year. Yeah, and then because a lot of people are still playing the Master Chief Collection. So let's listen to the rest. But Forge mode. So I'm wondering, and they're gonna ask the same question. How is Forge mode?
So God
gonna
knows
tie
what that's
in?
going to look like.
Yeah.
Are people going to be able to make their own Forge maps for the Battle Royale stuff? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's the
Building's
unique
gonna be a
take, is that people
thing,
can make their own
maybe?
maps for it.
I don't
'cause
know. It's gonna be
think-
weird
I
because
don't think
Forge
any-
never was like build on the fly. Forge was you go in, you build map, you create content, and then you upload it and people play on it. And yes, Gannon, you will be able to play with those in the Battle Royale. Oh, speaking of Halo and Spencer Gannon, on May 3rd with Season 2, we are also getting co-op campaign, finally. Finally getting co-op campaign. So, if you're down, you get you, me, Spencer, and Kev. If we can go, you can play some Xbox with the Orc and I. Oh gosh, I actually would feel for you. So let's keep listening to this though.
The Battle Royales do that right now. But user generated content is going to be a core part of the experience, supposedly. I know Fortnite has something like that, doesn't it? I think, off the top of my head.
I don't
think
know
they have
either.
creative mode, but I think you still play on the map.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna have user generated content and that kind of stuff, and obviously all of your unlocks from the base Halo
There
game
it
will
is.
also work in the tanker as well. If you didn't think it would, if it'd have separate tracks or whatever, I'm sure there'll be rewards unique to that mode, but anything you've unlocked will also work in the new game mode as well. So
I guess the questions I have is just how big of a battle royale we're talking here. Are we talking 100 players? Are we talking like what's the map look like? Because like Apex does I think 60 players, so I'm wondering because people have speculated that Tatanka the mode is named after the wrestler who won like the Royal Rumble. In whatever year, and that Royal Rumble was 30 people. So, like, are we talking a 30-person battle royale? Which at that point I think it's too small. So I guess it just comes down to player count and size, right? And like, are we doing
30 would be way too
different
small.
degrees of like, because one of the things that other games do is they have like loadouts and like different guns with different attachments and stuff like that. Where like Halo really doesn't have that. Well, I guess they do in Fiesta mode. So,
I could be wrong about that season 3 thing. Like when I said season 3, I was thinking season 3 would be later in the year.
Well, I mean,
so
even still, like let's even say like it's season 4 and it coincides with like the year anniversary of the launch of the game or whatever, right?
So yeah, that's pretty much it. So they're speculating now. Then for the rest of it, they just kind of speculate about launch and everything. 30 is way too small. So I'm glad you said that, because then that's not all the information we have. We also have this guy called Infinite Leaks, and if you haven't been to his page, I hadn't yet, and I found out about him. I went to his page, Halo Infinite Leaks and News and Model Extracting. So they basically specialize in this crap. Have some information for us as well. Tonka game mode. It'll have bots. 100 to 60 of them, 60 to 100 of them. There'll be duos and quads and free for all, so singles. Expected in season 3, so end of the summer. Up to 60 teams. So this is, yeah. That's crazy. Like 60 teams and 60 to 100 bots, which is cool. Like I'm all for bots. But are they, what kind of bots? Like, are they going to be, is this like, is it on the Halo? Is that why? Tell me, like, if it's on the Halo and it's like the Covenant and the Flood and the whatever that other new enemy is, great. But, yeah. So, well, and that's the thing. Yes. So you said up to 60 teams. We're talking at least 180 to 240 players there. Well, for duos, if you do 60 teams for duos, 60 teams for duos, 120. Then you do 40 teams for quad, 30 teams for quads, and then 100 players for 120 players for single. I think it's going to be based around 120. I have a feeling because for duos you do 60 teams, that's 120 players. And maybe you put more, maybe you make it 160 players for quads and then 100 players for free for all. So it'd be 40 teams for quads, 60 teams for duos, 100 player, maybe only 60 maybe 100 for solos, because it's up to 60 teams. It's not just saying 60 teams, and that's how they do it in Warzone. It's less, less players. They can't always make it even. Notice there's nothing about trios, which is how a lot of Apex's trios. Ideally, apparently, a lot of people say the ideal way to play Warzone is trios. Fortnite, I think, is a trios. It was originally just trios. But I mean, Warzone goes above 120. But in Battle Royale mode, and that's the thing. This is Battle Royale. So free for all, though, yes, above 120 is no, bad. So you want free for all, you're probably only going to see probably not even 100. That's probably even too much. Probably 60. That's my guess. It's going to be, I'd love, what is the ideal? To me, quads was always the ideal in Warzone. Trios seems like what everybody else thinks is the ideal, though. I mean, you prove it right there by scanning, by saying I love Apex Trios. Again, it says it all comes down to netcode in your ISP. What? What is that supposed to mean? I mean, I got gigabit internet, so what do you mean by that? What? Someone got a lag switch on you? Is that the problem? Oh. Yeah, and that's the thing. Apparently, we don't know how big this map's going to be. Warzone quads made sense because of the map sizes, Gannon says. And we don't know how big this map's going to be. I want to hope it's going to be big. I want to hope it has something to do with the Halo, because logic would dictate that a Halo Battle Royale game would take place on the Halo. So that would make the most sense. That would make the most sense. So that's all the information I do have, but Gannon says, "You think that they will deep dive into Easter eggs and lore building with each Battle Royale season like Warzone did?" Yes. Maybe, and that's maybe what they do is do segments of the Halo. And so you explore parts of the Halo, and then eventually maybe the last season of Halo Infinite Battle Royale, because Halo Infinite's journey is a 10-year journey, apparently. Apparently, they are planning on working on Halo. Let me make myself big. Apparently, they're planning on making Halo Infinite a 10-year journey. So I'm thinking that every season is going to be a segment of the Halo, and then eventually it's gonna be the whole Halo, and eventually you're gonna have to like switch it up and move it somewhere else because there's gonna be other stories most likely that we're gonna get from the Halo world. And gosh, I hope they don't utilize the show because I'm disowning the show from the Halo universe. I'm not even. I didn't even get past 5 minutes of episode 3, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to watch it anymore. I don't want to talk about it anymore. So, but the game, I'm very excited. One for co-op campaign, but this Battle Royale, I'm a Battle Royale guy now. I'm minus the Fortnite building, and honestly, I'm tempted to try Fortnite now, because because of the no build mode. I am very tempted. But so I'm not afraid to say I like battle royales. I do. I really, really do. They're fun. They're frustrating sometimes, but and there's better game modes than others, and there's a time and a place to play certain game modes, and there's a time and a place to play battle royales in general. You know, sometimes you're not in the mood for that, but sometimes you are. And I'm a renaissance man when it comes to video games. I like all kinds of video games. And Gannon asks, have you heard the rumors Star Wars is about to make a huge move into Fortnite again? I have heard those rumors. I've heard that certain skins are going to eventually be available. I think like Maul. I think they're waiting for it's going to be all announced on Star Wars Day, is what I saw. So I think that we are going to see that announcement on Star. I think we're going to see a lot announced on Star Wars Day. I think we may see a Hunter's announcement on Star Wars Day, possibly if it's been pushed back. It sounds like an ideal time to do it, don't you think? If Zynga has actually finished it, I'm wondering what we're gonna get else we're gonna get on Star Wars Day. media wise, film, TV wise. Like you said, the art gallery thing for Book of Boba Fett, fine. I'm sure we'll get some info on Mando season 3. But I want to know about the other shite. When is the Andor show is supposed to come out this year? Obi-Wan launches the 22nd. Obi-Wan Kenobi series premiere May 27th. Now, was the yeah, or was it early? It might be earlier than that. It might be the 25th now. Yes. 25th with 2 episodes, I think. So we'll get probably maybe a more detailed trailer of that. But you think, okay, Jedi Fallen Order 2, okay. Getting things Jedi Fallen Order 2. I mean, what else is there? Maybe more on Eclipse a little bit, but again, like you said, we're not getting it. Like we said, not getting it for years still. So there's nothing Star Wars wise that's really video game besides, like you said, our first look at Fallen Order 2. Mando, Andor, Ahsoka. Yeah, I know. Well, Andor, that's the thing. Yeah, that's when when is the celebration panel? That's the 4th, right? So, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I figured. Oh yeah, Ahsoka news. That's what we'll get. Ahsoka is the other thing we'll get. That's true. I honestly am interested to see what's going on the film side of things now that the Skywalker saga is done. Yeah, we'll probably get when is Star Wars Celebration 2022? May 26th through 29th. Got it. There it is. Oh, right. Yep. Yeah, Anaheim. See, I don't know why they do that. Like, it makes more sense to do Jet Lucas. Is that I wonder if this person is related to George Lucas. Is Jet Lucas related to George Lucas? End of May. Got it. So yeah, we probably won't get any information on May the 4th. So what? Why is Disney like killing May the 4th? It feels like May the 4th is no longer a thing. And that saddens me. Gannon says there's a rumor there has been an unannounced High Republic movie that it just started filming and will get revealed at Celebration. It has been super hush hush. Well, we'll see. All right, we'll see. We'll see. I think we could also get a production. Yeah, the Acolyte, I think, is what the production teaser I think we'll definitely get. Is absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, well, it did. Yeah, true. And actually, Star Wars Celebration, didn't it used to be in April a lot of times? They would do the Star Wars Celebration in April. I know May the 4th has always been a promotional holiday for merch. May the 4th be with you, blah, 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 blah. But for a long time, they also did a lot of releasing of information on May the 4th. And then Disney kind of kiboshed it. So, and a droid story, yeah. Oh boy, how exciting! you know, yeah, it'll be fun. Sure. I don't remember Celebration ever being in August. I have to look back to when that was. But I remember it always being in the spring, is when I remember it always being. Maybe June. I remember it being in June. July, I remember it once. But I don't remember it August. I'll have to look which year that was. But Disney, I feel like, has changed a lot when they, over the years. They started out doing it more around May the 4th, I guess, and then just have evolved it. That's fine. And it makes sense because to do it later and do it times when families and kids can come to it. So and again, it also says I think ILM X Lab will tease another VR game. It's been quiet on that front for a while. Also, Ubisoft could come out and reveal their game too. That is true. That is true. And we might get a few more details on the Amy Hennig um uh the Amy Hennig game. Because with it being announced now, it would make sense. We announce it in April, and then just to like kind of get people excited and talking about it, so that on Celebration you can reveal something about it. And like we said, hopefully this isn't, you know, there's hope for this because it's her own studio. Let me put it that way. So there's no chance really of this being kiboshed. High Republic Publishing will be a big deal at this celebration. I have a feeling. I hope Amy Hennig gets her own panel. Yeah, that would be awesome if Amy Hennig got her own panel for the game. So we could get all like her insight on, because she has so much insight on Star Wars. Because um, uh, she had that Visceral Games uh, stu- uh, Studios game that got whatchamacallit, that got kiboshed, that she was the lead writer on and brought in. And again, it says there's also been this trademark Tales of the Jedi that's been lurking for over a year. It's rumored to be another animated show. I think they'll get revealed as well. Plus, Visions is getting a second season, so I hope we get a teaser for that. Yeah, I heard Visions getting second season. That's cool. Need to rewatch that. And then Tales of the Jedi. Ooh, I wonder. Old Republic, maybe? Or are they're still sticking with this High Republic stuff, aren't they? So it'd most likely be a High Republic Jedi show. I'm guessing, right? Which is what before before the Clone Wars, correct? Right before the Clone Wars, I'm guessing, huh? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Donald Glover Lando idea show. I don't need it. I don't need it. It's not so crucial to the lore of Star Wars. Give me more things like the Acolyte, like Ahsoka, live action Rebels. Basically, was what Ahsoka's gonna be. Um, yeah, those are the kind of things. Jedi shit, Rebel shit. I don't need more smugglers, more gamblers. Like, what's Lando gonna do? He's gonna have sex with robots and go gamble his ships away. I mean, and run a mine I mean, I don't know. Lando does not excite me at all. At all. Lando does not excite me at all. So, um, Gannon said for the Tales of the Jedi, I heard rumors could be High Republic or could bounce around different eras. Some people hope it's a Luke and Ben story set before sequel trilogy. Oh, please no. No. Please no. No, don't make that the focus. If it's like a a vignette series where it starts, I don't even know that. I don't need a. What does then Grogu show up too? Like, like no, because Grogu's not. He's gone by then. But no, it's just for the fun of it because you gotta have Baby Yoda show up. So I don't know. This don't know. I don't need. No, I don't need that. I don't. Oh look, there's a puppy. Come here. Come on, up. Come on, up. Let's get the puppy back on the screen for a little bit. No, you can't eat what's on the table. Oh, the boo. Let's see what Mr. Gannon has to say. Come on. Oh, let's see. You know Disney is cashing in on that little Muppet as much as possible. Absolutely, they are. Absolutely. 100%. He is making Mickey a lot of bank. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't see him on screen anywhere here, though. Ha ha. Ha ha. I made sure of that. Oh, man. A lot of Deadpool, though. So I am still making Disney a lot of Marvel. So I'm still making Disney a lot of money. Just by being on the internet. Hey, puppy. Yes. Oh, God. He's trying to eat me. Let me put him outside, and then we got a package, and I gotta go get him his biscuit. So I'm gonna go put him outside. So let me do this, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Sign your check to Mickey J. Mouse, not that Charles Entertainment Cheese Mouse. No, sir. And dogs are awesome. They are. And I have to text the missus. And because these dog biscuits seem smaller. Huh. Anyway, so that's yeah, there was a doggy, Matthew. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, so I think it's time to do some gaming. Let's see here. Should I play? What should I play? I'd like to see the Ubisoft game. I'd like to see Acolytes. And I'd like to see stuff about Andor and Ahsoka. But then the main excuse me for a second. The main thing I'd like to see. Hold on. I'll be right back. Is Rogue Squadron. Now I don't know. I know that there's been some controversy about it. I think. Let me see if there's been any changes. Movie. Here we go. March 23rd. There was something actually. Screen Geek. Hey, got a new update. Yes. So, Rogue Squadron definitely is the main thing. Yeah, I think we'll get a Vader teaser. Definitely. May 4th for Obi-Wan. I don't see. Here's the thing. Knowing the lore, there is no way that Vader and Obi-Wan can interact. So, as I predicted, I really think that the I really think that that's gonna be like Vader interacting with the Inquisitors. I don't think, because I mean, one, Obi-Wan and Rebels never interacts with Vader, and we see Vader and Obi-Wan in separate locations. And then in A New Hope, that is a presence I have not felt in a long time. So maybe it's early on. We'll get like maybe they get to interact once and that's it at the end. Because there's a line in Return of the Jedi that Vader drops that gives them wiggle room. What is that line, Gannon? Gannon says there's a line in Return of the Jedi that Vader drops that gives them wiggle room. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. This I gotta hear. I gotta hear this. I'm gonna eat my M&Ms while I listen to hear this line. So say if you can, you're a mod. So you put. Is there a YouTube clip of it so I can pull it up? Get out of here, dogs. 9 dogs want the M&Ms. Well, while you're doing that, Dan, folks. Might help to add it to this one. Folks, make sure you smash that like button and share this stream out right now. We're hanging out for 420. I'm going to do a dab here in a second, and make sure that you do subscribe. And if you have not, do so. And then ring that little bell so you get notifications when I go live or when I drop videos.